Hi and welcome back to Bounce Forward with me, Tiff Hall. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders past and present. Mike wrote to me, "Hey Tiff, I absolutely struggle at the end of a rough day with putting down the phone and stepping away from the food delivery apps. If I'm craving some of my favorite naughty foods but I want to make them healthier, what fakeaways would you suggest?" Yes, okay, fakeaways. Oh, this is such a cool question. Creating healthier versions of takeaway meals at home is a great way to still enjoy your dishes whilst controlling the ingredients and portion sizes and the nutritional content. So you really do want to enjoy pizza, but there are healthier versions. So I'm going to go through some of my favorite fakeaways. Pizza, healthier version, use whole wheat or cauliflower crust. You can use fresh tomato sauce with low sodium and top with plenty of veggies and lean proteins like chicken or turkey, and opt for part skim mozzarella or a lighter amount of cheese, and you have a perfectly delicious pizza there, but it is healthier for you. Burgers. Oh, the healthier version. Well, swap regular beef patties for lean beef, turkey, or even plant-based patties. Use whole grain buns and load up with fresh vegetables, and consider adding avocado for healthy fats instead of cheese or mayonnaise. So that's a good one. Then you've got things like fried chicken. Oven bake or air fry your chicken. And I love the air fryer. I'm dominating my air fryer at the moment. You want to marinate the chicken pieces in buttermilk and spices, then coat with a mixture of almond flour or whole wheat flour and bake until crispy. This reduces the fat content. Then, like, say you really love Chinese takeout. So for dishes like fried rice or stir fry, use brown rice instead of white and increase the proportion of vegetables to meat, and cook with less oil, and use low sodium soy sauce or tamari to reduce the overall salt intake. Then things like Indian curries, oh yummy, but use lean cuts of meat or legumes for protein. Cook with lighter coconut milk or yogurt instead of cream, and serve with whole grain naan bread. That can increase the fiber content. Fish and chips. Bake or grill the fish. Again, chuck it in the air fryer. Use breadcrumbs or a light batter, but serve with a side of oven-baked sweet potato fries. Again, it can go in the air fryer and it's so delicious. Mexican tacos, corn tortillas instead of flour tortillas to lower the calorie count and increase that fiber. And then fill the tacos with grilled chicken, fish, vegetables. They're actually really healthy, and a dollop of guacamole, and just skip the sour cream. Pasta dishes. Oh, so good. But you can use the whole grain pasta, or alternatives like zucchini noodles or spaghetti squash, and use homemade tomato sauce with fresh tomatoes and garlic and herbs, and add plenty of vegetables and lean proteins like seafood or chicken. Air fryers are also great, right? I mentioned that I'm in my air fryer era. So you want to do air fry French fries, really great. Slice them really thin, toss in some olive oil and your favorite seasoning like paprika or garlic powder, pinch of salt. They're delicious. You can do crispy chicken wings in the air fryer with some of your favorite seasonings. Fried chicken's really good in there. Vegetable spring rolls, mozzarella sticks. You can do your fish and chips in there, chicken tenders, you even stuffed like peppers or capsicums, So these are some really versatile recipes. They're all air fry friendly. You can enjoy, and they're significantly less calories. So that's what you want.
Yeah, but I do all the cooking in this joint.
Oh, thank you, Ed.
I do all the cooking in this joint, and she's pretending I cook.
I never said I cook.
Every night, lunchtime, breakfast, all the cooking is done by me. This is nonsense.
That is my husband. I never said that by Ed. I never said that.
Your husband? I'm the gardener who hangs around when Ed's at work.
I never said I cook every single meal. Ed is a fantastic chef. He's screaming in the background. But yes, he does do a lot of the cooking. But I do a lot of the inspo. Like, wouldn't it be nice to do air fry fish and chips? And then he goes and cooks it. So that's the way we roll. Let's talk about the week and how I sort of structure it food-wise. I don't like batch cooking too much because I like to have my food fresh, and I just don't like eating out of like little containers. And I've done that. I used to do that ages ago when I was, whether it was crazy dieting or just craziness in my 20s. I just don't want to do that anymore. So love to cook fresh. I do have a menu every week, and I know exactly what I'm feeding the kids and what I'm feeding myself. And that just helps in the day to go, right, we're doing this tonight, and I'm going to like racks of lamb, veggies. Okay, prep that. So definitely planning and having a menu for the week, I think, is critical. So if you can get in the habit of on a Sunday, I've got a whiteboard on my fridge. I just write out Monday to Sunday what we're having each day. And then whether it's me or my husband, Ed, we're on the same page as to who is cooking, what needs to be done. I always do a lot of prep, like go to the butcher and have a lot of meat in the freezer. So it's just pulling out meat out of the freezer, defrosting it, knowing what we need for that night. Veggies, I will batch cook them sometimes a day and use them for 1 or 2 days for us and the kids. But I like to keep things pretty fresh. So not longer than that, but, I will do a batch and maybe use them for tonight and tomorrow. Salads, I will batch cook or prepare. That's pretty easy. But really when it comes to the meat, I like to do it fresh and just have that menu, which I think is critical. And if you can get in the habit of doing that, then you are winning. Thanks so much for listening to Bounce Forward. I love having your company, so please DM me on Instagram at tiffhall_xo and let me know all of your juicy questions. Don't forget to rate and review me on your podcast app. Speak soon. Happy days.